As Junior Soprano once said, some people are that far behind in a race they actually think they are leading. Well, you know what? It's time for me to hold my hands up because according to reports, Rangers are going to get 1 million for James Tavernier and Connor Goldson is going to go for 500,000. And for everyone out there that can do essential skills maths, that's 1.5 million. And it's like, seriously, all this talk about 12 million, oh, and 11.5 million. And we are seriously sitting here debating a 1.5 million rebuild. Yo, most Rangers fans, right? I've been quite vocal. We need rid of Goldson and Tavernier. We need to just get rid of a losing mentality that's been too comfortable with losing to Celtic for the past 6 years, right? But to lose them for 1.5 million all in is absolutely disgusting. I don't care what your opinion is on the two players. For us to only get 1.5 million, yes, it massively clears up the wage budget. I mean, you're probably looking at like what, 70 grand off your wage budget, which for us is humongous, man. I can't, put it into words more, but it's the 1.5 million for me, man. That is, you're losing so much experience, goals, and yes, they need to go. And this isn't me, you know, the last stand trying to stand up for James Tavernier and Connor Goldson because they've both absolutely got to go. But it's like, is that the state of our league? Is that the state of this club that, you know, over the past 6 years, these two would be considered the best servants? Two of the best players, like, albeit, yeah, I know Bassi, right, Aribo, etc. They've all left for more. They're all, like, considered better. But in terms of, like, 6 years, and it's like, this is all we've got to offer. This isn't two guys that are, like, 40 odds or late 30s. I mean, you're talking to two guys that's 31 and 32. They've got, like, they've got another good 3 years in them. And we're about to whip out 1.5 million. I don't even know where to begin with this because this was the Gary Neville meme. This was the last chance. This was the banker. It could not fail, and it looks like it has failed. And it's like, what are we doing? It's actually fucking crazy. Like, it's actually crazy. Like, 1.5 million is going to do nothing for us. Like, all in. Like, it's seriously in. Now, some people would argue, well, use are skint, so 1.5 million is going to do something. Like, if you're going to just get 1.5, you may as well just lose them on a free. And that's not me saying just see them play at the end of their contracts the next 2 years. But you know what? I think there's method to the madness. Aris Limassol spending 500,000 on Goldson sounds about right, and a Turkish club spending just about 1 million for Tav. As much as it pains me to say, you don't really get. They seem to pay like decent wages, like in those countries, but they don't really spend massive transfer fees. And this isn't. There's nothing 100% official. This is simply speculation regarding how much they are. But when you heard that Trabzonspor were like 840,000 off the James Tavernier valuation, you would have assumed like, oh, there must be like €1 million off six or something, off seven. They must have bid six. To think that Rangers want like what 1.8 million and they've only bid at one, I can't even fathom and put into words how absolute mince that is, man. I mean that's rank rotten. That is what that is. And I was wrong. I'll hold my hands up. I'm not a fucking shite bag. I'm not going to delete the videos where I said, you are all talking pish. We're getting 12 million. You got to hold your hands up in this current state of affairs, and it's absolutely shite being a Rangers fan right now, man. Now, not most of us would have sat up last night and watched a Manchester City Celtic friendly. They won 4-3, playing the best football they've played under this Rodgers era. People can say it's just a pre-season. I'd rather be in their fucking shoes, playing some good football, and saying, well, it's just pre-season. We're absolute shite, playing worse football than eating dog shite for dinner. And for whatever reason, people are alright with it. I don't know what's happening, man. I think failure is now embedded into this club, and people, the happy clappers, are just more than happy enough to accept it. And yeah, anyway, we're back later. Obviously, we played Birmingham. It'll probably be one of the worst games of football you'll ever watch. Not one ounce of excitement in it. And yeah, will any of these two feature? And also about Goldson, he was spotted on the plane to Birmingham. I mean, people are like, oh, it means he's not away. It doesn't necessarily mean that. It means he could just flew to Cyprus for the medical and came back. But again, weird. You know, if it is the 500k bid, accept it. You would have assumed that he wouldn't have flew back. So I don't know. Maybe that deal's fell through, but just 1.5 million. Yeah, it's crazy talk. It's absolutely mental. Now, this is according to the Scottish Sun, right? Where it says Connor Goldson's signing talks with Limassol have been put on hold, and the centre half returned from Cyprus to be a part of the Rangers squad for the friendly with Birmingham. While the Ibrox club are holding out for more than 1 million being offered by Trabzonspor for captain James Tavernier. It's like, seriously? Is that is that where we fall on our sword? I'm disgusted by that. I can't even begin to put it into fucking words. We are snookered.